Hi, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here. I'm re-recording because I lost part of the other recording, which is why everything is out in front of you. So I'm just leaving it as it was. This is a walkthrough of the Between Worlds Oracular Cards and Guidebook. Here are the cards. It comes in this two-part box from the website, which the link will be below. So it has thumb holes on the box to open and close, but it's a very sturdy box. And the deck came with a bag. It came with this pull-out kind of quick reference to the cards. And you can see instantly we have headings. We have valleys, aspects, guides, wisdom, universal forces, and then there's a map here. Now, for full disclosure, I don't know anything really about this deck. I saw a couple of images on somebody's channel, and I can't find the channel now. And I really wanted the deck, and that was kind of the end of the story. I didn't do any research or anything like that. And then I discovered I couldn't get it into the UK because they didn't post to the UK. So I am very grateful to the lovely person who helped me to get this one. So you know who you are. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate your help. And inside the box comes your 64 cards, and it also then comes with a guidebook. So when I first saw this, I didn't expect to have a guidebook as well, but there is a guidebook here, and it is black and white with but you can see what your image is. You've got the heading it comes under, so aspects. You've got your keyword for the card, and then other keywords to go with it, and then a little bit of explanation there. There are a notes page at the back, a few pages for notes at the back, which is nice. We have gratitudes here, so the people that's helped for the creation of the deck. And then each heading is in here with the cards. And then there is this map again. Now there's a course that you can purchase to go with this deck, which I haven't purchased yet, but I might actually now I'm looking at this. And you've got different spreads. We have something called the emergence spread. We have the flying V, past, present, future, and single card spread, pull, as most of us know. Quick bit there on how to use the deck. We have universal forces, information about the universal forces, the wisdoms, the guides, etc. Some more information about the deck here in the celestial realms. And here's the introduction. So a card index for easy finding of the card that you're looking for. And there is the copyright and the so it's betweenworldsdeck.com if you want some information. And this is the second edition, so I don't know what the first edition looks like. So we have that, and then just to show you, so on the website they've got like lots of information. It's got learning and practice readings, deep dive into the cards, learning to look at the cards and into things. And this is the course outline that I was looking at. And it's been reduced, so it's £24. It's currently £16, which is why I might purchase this one, because obviously I'm in the UK, therefore I can do the course now that I have the deck. So I didn't buy it at the time. I just waited until I needed other things. So that's here. Now, having looked today, spending a bit more time with this website and looking at it, I have now, for full disclosure, realised that it's an AI created deck, which I didn't realise at the start of this. So just I want to put that caveat out there, because I know that some people really don't like AI decks. I knew it was obviously generated on some form of art program, because that's how it felt with the images, but I hadn't realised the AI extent, because lots of artists use art packages to create their images on art programs on computers. It's well known. I just hadn't pegged this one as that as well. So I am going to go through the deck and let you see what we got. So just to talk about the card stock. So it is matte card stock. Pretty good. These are the backs. It's like little birds, or to me they're little birds. I'm not sure, you might see something else. Perhaps it's like one of those ink splots, whatever they're called. Let's bring you down. So as I say, I didn't dive into too much about what this deck is about and what it's for and how the creator wants it to be used. So I will be working that out myself as well. So it kind of has that MJ Cullinan feel. I think that's what it was. So it felt a bit like the Crow Tarot that she has. Valley of Love. So, I mean, you probably don't need me to read out all of the keywords, but hopefully you can see why perhaps the images attracted me. And it felt like watercolour images. It does have like a little bit of futuristic, surrealist art to it, which I love as well. So it'll be interesting to get the course and see what that does, because it takes you through the deck and to help you understand the deck better. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Reminds me of the Hush Tarot. It's got some good keywords. It's got my favourite card sound. I can't deny that sound makes me smile. And I don't see a lot of this deck. I'm wondering if anyone else has it or has done the course more specifically, and what did you get from the course while I'm still pondering it. It would be nice to know if anyone has done that. The maker. These ones remind me of Mrs. Peregrine's School of something or another. These are obviously the archetypes, aren't they? The armrest. I like that word, centeredness. Solitude, got that bit of hermit about it, isn't it? Simplicity. Yep. Universal Spirit. Okay, so that was just 1, 2, I believe the last 4 out. All their own. I believe that's right. Emergence, humanity. Let's just check. I think they had something to do with this map. I don't know where emergence sits. So those 3. So where's emergence come from? So those 3 are the forces, the universal forces. No, emergence does come under that. It is there. So let's just have a look at these 3, for instance. So the universal forces depicts the major divine energetic forces, represents the balance of all things, carries tremendous weight, influence, suggests approach of the way of being. So for the emergence, we have the limitless potential, adaptation, and collective behavior. Our universal mind gives us intellectual forces, embodied structures, and outlook. Universal body, emotional forces, autonomy and unity, and the universal spirit, spiritual forces, divinity and intuition. Okay. They stood out as well to me while I was flipping through at the end there, from an image perspective, because you can just feel the difference in those images, like these more close-ups. So, yeah, so it's going to be interesting finding out what all the different headings are in this and seeing, you know, how they compare to everything else. But that's why I'd like to hear from anyone that does have this, just to see like what you think of it. Now, I have one other deck that I purchased ages and ages ago, but I've never used. And I purchased it because I couldn't get this. And I guess I never used it because of that issue. I couldn't get this. So this one is the Dream Ritual Oracle cards and accompanying guidebook. And this one is a mass market deck. Welbeck Publishing, I think. And this one has, again, this is about the dream world more so. So I'm not sure how dream world differs between the between worlds. So this has lots of information in the book. And it has, again, like this one, it has kind of set meanings to the cards. But it's a much smaller deck. Much smaller deck. And these are the backs to this one. But I am now wondering if they will work together. Perhaps that's why I've never got around to using it, to put them together. But, obviously, I'm not going to shuffle this one until I've got used to the card types in there. Because I hate having to put the deck back in order when it comes with its own suits that I'm not familiar with. But I think they might work well together. Inspire the Valley of Annihilation. Let's just see what Annihilation gives us. Should have a look in both. Purification, quieting the ego, surrender, renewal, deep introspection, and altered states with Inspire. And then in the book. There we go. So, last of the valleys in the conference of the birds before the group of birds reaches their destination. It is a place of purification, a journey towards quieting the ego and loosening old patterns and identities. This card asks that you surrender yourself to silence, that you become the ocean it offers among many mysteries, that you escape, die, and begin life anew. This card may refer to the places of deep introspection, sleep, or even altered states of consciousness. So that's interesting. I think that still is interesting with the word inspire next to it. I think this might be like a working pair, maybe. You can see again, like the images, these remind me of the Dixit cards as well. So many different decks and cards out to play with and to, get your imagination flowing and intuitiveness. So receive community. So that is quite good as well, isn't it? The reciprocal energies of sharing and receiving, giving and taking in a community setting. Record and compassion. I would go with that, like gratitude aspect of life. So recording your gratitude, living in a state of gratitude. Reframing your creativity, your outlook. Balancing your judgment of others or self. Oh, life's flow with death. And look at that string going out to the moon. Brilliant. Yeah, okay. I don't really have a lot more that I can talk on this deck about, other than I really do like the images. I'm going to be interested to see how these, because I don't know if like Valley of the Quest is going to work for me as an oracle card. What's the word I'm looking for here? As an oracle card to use like for everyday divination, or if that's something that is going to relate to a specific. But obviously with this deck, I can probably change or learn to work with as well. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, I shall end there. Thank you for watching, and please do again let me know in comments if you have this deck and whether you have worked with it alone with the course, and if with the course, how did you find it? I would love to know. Until the next one, take care, bye bye.